Hi everyone, Garrett Bergquist here with Wish TV. You're going to see a lot of stories from me and my colleagues over the next few months from the Statehouse. The legislative process can get a little confusing, so we've put together this video to help you out. Just like Congress, the Indiana General Assembly consists of two chambers, the House of Representatives and the Senate. Any bill can start in either chamber except for the state budget. That always begins in the House. First, your state representative or state senator files a bill. Next comes first reading. That's a strictly administrative step. The clerk reads off the bill number, and the Speaker of the House or the President pro tempore of the Senate assigns it to a committee. After that comes the committee hearing stage. This is your chance to talk to lawmakers directly about how a bill might affect you. The committee takes testimony on the bill, makes any changes or amendments in lawmaker speak, and votes on whether to send it to the full House or Senate chamber. So now the bill's out of committee and we're on to second reading. This allows lawmakers who are not part of the bill's committee to propose amendments. Once that's over, the bill moves on to third reading. This is when lawmakers in either the House or the Senate debate the bill itself and vote on it. If the bill survives this stage, its chances are getting pretty good, but it still has a long way to go. Now the bill goes over to the other chamber and it has to go through the whole process all over again. So if it started in the House, it goes to the Senate, and if it started in the Senate, it goes to the House. Among other things, this means another committee hearing, so you get another chance to sign up to tell lawmakers how it affects you. If you do that, make sure you pay attention to any changes made since the last hearing. If the other chamber passes the bill without making any changes, it goes straight to the governor. But if the other chamber changes even a single word, the bill has to go back to the chamber it came from, its chamber of origin. The chamber of origin has two options. It can either vote to accept the changes the other chamber made and send it to the governor, or it can send the bill to what's known as a conference committee. Conference committees consist of lawmakers from both chambers who worked on the bill. They get together behind closed doors and work out the differences between the version of the bill that passed the House and the version that passed the Senate. Once the conference committee works that out, we go back to the chambers for a final up or down floor vote. A bill cannot pass the legislature unless both chambers agree on exactly the same language. So now our bill has done the nearly impossible. It's survived the General Assembly. Now it goes to the governor. He can either sign it, veto it, or let it become law without his signature. If the governor vetoes it, the legislature can override him by a simple majority in both chambers. That's different from Congress, where you need a 2/3 vote in both houses to override the president. And that's how Indiana's legislative process works. If you want to see it in action, check out my reports on wishtv.com. And be sure to follow us on the socials for all the latest updates from the General Assembly.